At your other corner,
Good evening,
4,
Warrior Cast watchers and listeners. My name is Luke Lichty. We are here live at Wayland, Iowa tonight.
Number 8,
I am joined with the play-by-play voice of our Warriors on the Warrior Cast, Mark Janacek.
Good evening. How are you doing tonight, Mr. Lichty?
I'm doing great.
It's good to do this with you.
Yep.
Glad you folks are listening. Give you a little. Our announcer's right beside me, so you may get a little overkill of his announcing. But for now, let me go over what we've got here tonight. What Waco's going to face tonight is the #1 passing quarterback in the state, an 8-man. His name's Keegan Lee. He's only a sophomore. He's thrown 110 times this year for 1,220 yards, and he throws 16 yards a catch. He's got 20 TDs and only 2 interceptions, so he's hot from the air. He's got 2 receivers who both have 24 catches. Messerich, a sophomore, has 500 yards catching. Eichert, a sophomore, has 426 yards receiving this year. Now, the Easton Valley Riverhawks do run the ball a little bit. James Bolin, he's a freshman. He's got 200 yards on the year and 3 TDs. You're going to see a lot of passing tonight. Easton Valley Riverhawks come in 2-2. They beat New London and they beat Calamus Wheatland last week 74-47. Their 2 losses are to Edgewood Colesburg and Springville. Waco comes in 3-1, ranked 11th in the AP latest poll. Easton Valley is not rated. We are approximately 6.5 minutes to kickoff. Lucas is making final adjustments on our computer. On the defense, Riverhawks for Easton Valley have a tremendous defense. Their 3 leading tacklers have 39 tackles, 37 tackles, and 28 tackles respectively. And our 2 leading tacklers have 25 and 22 respectively. So Easton Valley comes in 2-2. But they lost to a tough Springville team, and Edgewood Colesburg is no slouch either. Colesburg beat Easton Valley 66-26. So Easton Valley's seen some good competition, much like the Warriors of Waco have, facing some ranked teams this year. As usual, Waco will try to pound and grind. As you've noticed, if you've watched throughout the year, Waco's doing a run-pass option with new quarterback, Clayton Miller. Luke, any thoughts on the game tonight?
Well, it'll be interesting. You know, I didn't hear if you talked about this, but our common opponents would be Iowa Valley and HLV, correct?
New London as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know, they dominated HLV like we did, but they struggled against Iowa Valley, so it'll be interesting to see how we stack up in between those two common opponents.
Coin toss out in the middle of the field. Looks like Waco has won the toss and deferred. Easton Valley, I would assume, will choose to receive. There's a strong crosswind. It's a south-southeast wind. Weather Channel says it's about 8 miles an hour, but sitting in this window feels more like 10 to 15, which is an advantage for Waco. We want to throw the ball, but Easton Valley is going to throw it a lot tonight, folks. This is going to be a long game because it's going to be a throwing game for them. Clock won't run on incomplete passes, so we'll see what happens. Homecoming tonight for the Waco Warriors. We'll talk a little bit about the King's Court was Colton Lichty, Reese Oswald, and Chase Waterhouse. And the Queen side was Marie Farmer, Haley Shellman, and Haley Hughes. Your king and queen for 2023 Waco is Colton Lichty King and Queen Marie Farmer.
Just an update here on, for those of you watching, camera's set to come on automatically here at 7 o'clock. So we're a little bit of a radio show here for the first couple minutes, but we're at 6:59, so we should be going live and seeing a camera feed here very shortly.
Just a reminder of our silent auction tonight to benefit Little Me and Company, a new nonprofit.
I want to start out here before we get started, Lucas. This broadcast, webcast is free, and the reason it's free is because of our valuable sponsors that sponsor this webcast. We could not do this without their sponsorship. You will see some commercials as we go throughout the night. And if you enter or do business with these people, please thank them for the Waco Warrior Cast.
The last bid will be accepted at the end of the second quarter of tonight's ball game.
Yeah, just read through a few of those. Wayland Vet Clinic, LTR Auto, Banner Auto, Truck Parts, Reshley Construction, Harbison Fencing, Reichenbach Painting, Ashley's Grooming and Boarding, Chop Local, Eichelberger Farms, Cornerstone Excavating, Primus Daycare, Graber Electric, the Waco Youth Athletic Association, Agroway, 321 Trucking, Precision Collision, EPO Energy, Miller & Sons Limited, Egley Landscaping, Jet Physical Therapy, Lara Shellman & Sons Trucking, Parkview Home, Iowa Bridge and Culvert, 4M Plumbing and Heating, Hughes Construction, LJ Roth Construction, McCoy Plumbing and Heating, Lichty & Son Construction.
All right, we are ready for Waco Warrior football at Roth Field in Wayland, Iowa on a beautiful night for high school football. John McLaughlin tees it off from his 30. Back deep is Callan Messerich, a sophomore, for the Riverhawks. Picked up by the upback, Jimmy Bullman. He gets up over the 25, up to across the 30. He's tackled out of bounds by Waco, and the tackle was Lyric McCarty.
1st and 10, Riverhawks.
Riverhawks will take over in their own territory at the 30-yard line. Nice run back.
Yes.
In the backfield is, I don't have number 8 on my roster. How nice. He's the running back. Number 17, Keegan Lee, the leading passer in the state, takes one and completes it for a first down into Waco territory at the Waco 35, where it'll be 1st and 10, Riverhawks.
Had him bracketed there with both Reese and Clayton, one under and one over, but they got the pass in.
For Riverhawks, 1st down.
We'll try and get number 8's number in there. Keegan Lee, the quarterback. Shotgun, or James Bullman is the upback. Turn, give to number 8. He's going to be stopped, going to lose a yard. Tackled out there by a host of Waco Warriors, but leading them was number 7, the Adam Stafford. Loss of 1. It'll be 2nd 11 now.
Loudon stuck his nose in there as well. It's a good stop on 2nd down or 1st down.
Keegan Lee, the quarterback, turns. He's looking for a receiver. He's throwing deep, and it's complete to Aiden Eckhart, a sophomore wide receiver for the Riverhawks. He's going to get that down to the 26-yard line, where they're going to be close to the 1st down marker. And it is a 1st down. Well, they're moving the ball, Lucas.
They are.
They are.
Yep. They flood that side of the field with a lot of receivers, and he had a bunch to choose from there.
I'm going to say number 8 is Talon Driscoll. He is on my stat sheet, the running back. There's Driscoll with the ball. He fumbles it, and he goes down. Going to be a loss for the Riverhawks. Joel Meyer on the tackle.
So 2 running plays, 2 losses, 2 passing plays, 2 pretty decent completions. So we can see where their strength is, at least early on here.
Yeah, they going to mark him back at the line of scrimmage. I thought he lost some yardage there. So in the I formation, the upback is Bullman. Give is to Driscoll. He gets to the right side where he is tackled by Joel Meyer.
Great tackle.
Loss of 1 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and 11 from the Waco 27-yard line.
Tell you what, Meyer's play has really impressed me this year. He flies in there and makes the tackle.
Back to the pistol formation. Driscoll is the tailback. Keegan Lee looking deep. He's got a guy on the sideline. It is number 6, Messerich, the sophomore. He's going to get to the 19-yard line of Waco, short of the 1st down. Going to bring up 4th now and 3 yards for the Riverhawks.
Messerich, the Riverhawks. Stop by number 8, Loudenhausen getting.
I imagine they're going for this here, Mark.
In this field position, yeah, definitely this early in the game. And they're moving the ball.
Yeah, they are.
They got momentum. Three wide receivers right, one left. Messerich is the receiver left. He's our leading receiver. Keegan Lee's looking for him, and it gets knocked up in the air. Big block at the line of scrimmage by number Owen Wolf, 64.
Receiver,
nice play. Go ahead.
Nope, the receiver fell down on that with our coverage. Quarterback threw his arms up, wanting a flag, but the throw was way over his head. So the refs kept the flag in their pocket.
Good job to get your hands up at the line. Big play on 4th and 3 and block it down. So Waco takes over at their own 18, 19-yard line. Clayton Miller under center. Reese Oswald takes the up back. He got the ball. He's pushing up through the line. He's going to get a couple. He is tackled by number 10, Jeremy Wiesfenning, a junior for the Riverhawks. Gain of 4. Going to bring up 2nd and 6 from the 23-yard line of Waco. Clock's running, 9:10 left in this first quarter. No score. Pistol formation again for the Warriors. Give is to Hausengay. He fakes left, puts his shoulder down, steamrolls the defensive tackle at the line, and busts forward over the 35-yard line for a Waco first down.
Big hole opened up there,
tackle.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
That's how you lower your shoulder now.
Yep.
I don't mean to laugh, but wow. 1st and 10 now for the Warriors at their own 36-yard line. Powerful run by Hausengay. Back to the I formation. Clayton Miller's the quarterback. Reese Oswald the fullback. Loudon Hausengay the tailback. Give is to Hausengay across the right end. He's got some sideline. He's got wheels. He's tried to be pushed out by Messerich, but he didn't get it. Hausengay, he runs 44 yards for a Waco touchdown.
Yep, great run. I mean, they had an angle on him there, and he just shrugged that off. He's that strong. Just ran right through that tackle into the end zone.
Lights dimmed out, so if you're watching the game, it's not your screen. The lights went out here and they're flickering on. It'll take a few minutes for them to get back to.
No, Mark. That is our touchdown light show.
There you go, homecoming.
It is, yeah. No, the lights are set to do that. Yep.
I see.
Yep.
Going for 2. Fumble. Clayton's got it. He's trying to get rid of it. He's got an intended receiver, and it's complete in the end zone to Chase Waterhouse for a 2-point conversion on a busted play. Waco Warriors with 8:13 left in this first quarter take the first blood lead, 8-0 over the Easton Valley Riverhawks.
Great opening drive for the Warriors. We're going to go to a quick commercial here.
John McLaughlin at his own 30 after a score for Waco. Deep is Callan Messerich, and up back is James Bowman. Ball goes into the, not quite the end zone. It does go to the end zone. That is McLaughlin's first touchback of the year. And it took 3 dribbles to get there, but a touchback for Mr. McLaughlin. Coaches are high-fiving him. Congratulations. That's a big deal around here after watching Simeon Reichenbach.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we got spoiled by that,
yeah,
didn't we?
We did.
There was no doubt on his kicks, but no, that return, man, that was a gamble. Good thing he paid attention. It didn't dribble back out.
Easton Valley now comes to the line. See what they can do. 2 receivers right, tight end left and right. Keegan Lee, he's looking up the middle of the field. He's getting pressured. He gets it away. Joel Meyer on the tackle. The pass was complete, I believe, to Driscoll, who stays on the ground.
We got
Gets about
injury timeout here.
1 yard gain, going to be 2nd and 9 now. Yeah, he got his knee twisted. That did not look good. So we'll take a
break here.
Another break, and we'll be back and let you know how the young man's doing. Nobody's texted me that we're off. We're back at Roth Field. Young man that got hurt on that play is Talon Driscoll. He's a freshman. He is their running back. He's at least walking off on his own. That's good news for them.
Yep.
8:02 left in the first quarter. Waco 8-0. 2nd and 9 now for Easton Valley. Full house at the line. Turn. Gives to Bowman. He's trying to make around left in. He's get tackled from behind by Loudon Housengay.
Oh, one of our players is holding. Can't see. Is it Loudon?
Yeah, I think he fell on the kid's foot. But
Okay, he was holding either his side or his elbow there, but he's staying in.
gets the ball up to the 19-yard line where it's going to be 3rd and 6 now for the Riverhawks. Keegan Lee back under center. I formation. Keegan Lee looking for a receiver. He's throwing long. He's got a receiver. It's Messerich. Catches the ball at the 40 and he stays in bounds. He's going to score for the Riverhawks.
Wow.
That is a 62-yard pass play for the Riverhawks.
We had guys there. The up man jumped for the pick, and then we missed the tackle at the ankles.
Yeah, we had him on the sideline here
Yep.
after the first down.
But man, that was a nice ball. I mean, and a fingertip catch.
Yeah, beautiful catch over his shoulder. And on the Warrior Cast, we always talk well about both teams. That was a very nice play by Easton Valley. Keegan Lee's got the ball. He's looking to pass for the 2. He's got a receiver, and he overthrows him. 2-point conversion will not be good with 7:10 left in the first quarter. Waco 8, Easton Valley 6. Back at Roth Field, Mark Janacek and Luke Leakty bringing you the game tonight. What do you liking here, Luke?
Man, their passing attack is as advertised for sure. I think our running game, at least that opening drive, they opened some big holes, so hopefully that can continue. We can do a little ball control here.
Well, the kicker for Easton Valley is Jeremy Wiesfenning. He's a junior. He plays linebacker and offensive guard. And he has kicked 29 kickoffs for 1,202 yards this year with 19 touchbacks. He's got a boot. Ball goes to Rich. Rich gets it on his 7. He's up over the 20, up to the 30. Nice run back, nice blocking for the Warriors on the far side. And he is tackled by number 27, James Bowman, for the Riverhawks.
He's got some speed when he catches that kick.
Did you see Samo last week? Ran that pump back and then had a penalty. Come clear over here and cut clear back. I felt so sorry for that kid. That was a beautiful run back. Waco comes out in the pistol. Rich wide left. Housengay is the running back. Housengay takes the ball. He goes up off right tackle. He's going to get about 4. We'll give him 5. No, they're going to mark him 4 yards to the Waco 39. They're going to give him 5 to the 39. 2nd and 5.
Again, another nice hole. The offensive line is really moving the D-line out of the way.
Hudson Underwood, number 76, a senior defensive tackle for the Riverhawks, made the tackle. Fake to Housengate. Clayton Miller comes up looking to throw. He's got a man wide open. It's Colton Lichty, and just off his fingertips at the 30-yard line of Easton Valley. Going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Spoke over you there. Sorry, but man, you saw that coming. For some reason, the linebacker there just let him go, and he was wide open out here.
Clayton was getting pressured, had to get rid of it. That was part of it. So 3rd and 6 now, or 3rd and 5, I'm sorry, for the Waco Warriors. I formation. Oswald's the fullback. Housengay the tailback. Miller, turn, give to Housengay. He comes across the left side. He's got first down territory. He's into River Valley territory across the 25. Gets tackled down at the 24-yard line. First down, Waco. Messerich on the tackle for Easton Valley.
Another good run. Good blocking. He had Reese out in front of him to block as well at the end of that play.
I keep wanting to say English Valley, not Easton Valley.
Yeah.
Back to the I formation for the Warriors. Clayton Miller under center. Oswald's the fullback. Turn, give to Oswald on a counter. He goes up, untouched through the line. He runs the ball for a 24-yard touchdown, Waco.
There goes our light show again.
Yeah, there we go.
Did Clayton do a spin move there at quarterback when he got that?
Yeah.
That was, faked and then give to the up back.
Spin and then he counters off.
Yeah.
Of it. Yeah. That's a play that will set up that jet sweep.
Okay.
Waco now goes for 2. Pistol formation. Housengay is the running back. Miller, he's going to throw. He throws to the end zone. He's got a man completely wide open. Colton Lichty with redemption on the drop pass earlier gets a 2-point conversion. 5:44 left in the first. Back at Roth Field, Waco's just taken a 16-6 lead over Easton Valley. John McLaughlin, Waco kicker, sets the ball down at his own 30. Deep for the Riverhawks is Callan Messerich, and the up back is Jordan Bodie. Ball goes to Messerich. He takes it on his 4. He's over the 10, gets up to 15. And he is tackled on the far sideline by Loudon Housengay at the 17-yard line where the Easton Valley will have it 1st and 10.
Loudon used the sideline as his extra friend there. Just kept working him over, and then right when he was ready for that tackle, dived in and got the legs. Good play.
They're going to mark it at the 17-yard line.
You can see what he sees.
Homecoming tonight. Going to be a long halftime. I think it's a 20-minute halftime. Listeners, I'll give you a heads up about that. Good time to go refurbish refreshments or stay and watch the band in the Queen's Court. Keegan Lee under center. Gives it to Bowman on the left side, and he's not going to go hardly anywhere. Initially hit by Hausengay, and he was finished up by, looks like Rich. It is.
2nd and 10 for the Riverhawks.
2nd and 10 now.
Yeah, I just think they're going to struggle to run. We're going to really have to clamp down on our pass defense here.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Keegan Lee, the quarterback, #1 passer in the state, getting rushed. He's getting some pressure, and he's going to run out of bounds at the, going to mark it at the 15-yard line. It's going to be a 3-yard gain, going to bring up 3rd and 7.
No, I think
I'm sorry. I got the yardage wrong.
All right.
I got the yardage wrong. He went back to the 15.
Yep.
A loss of 3.
Yep.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
And that's how we're going to have to defend that. Our linebacker over here initially dropped in coverage. When he saw the quarterback running, he charged up there and forced him out of bounds.
Good coverage. He didn't have anywhere to go for sure. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Messier's right. Man in motion. Keegan Lee looks left. Oh, intended for #3, Justin Wiesfenning, and it goes out of his hands incomplete. Big hit. Did you see who that was?
That was Gage Samo.
Gage Samo with the hit to knock the ball out. Otherwise, that is a complete pass. Brings up 4th down and 12 now from Easton Valley 15.
And Colton Lichty was just a second away from a sack there as well. So,
I was surprised
really
looking at stats last night. I always prepare for the game Thursdays. He's only got 2 tackles for loss. Last year he led the state.
Yep.
But he's known now, so
he
they're
is
getting some double teams. Punting the ball is Bullman. It is tipped at the line of scrimmage. Hunter Hughes picks it up at the 23-yard line, and he's got clear sailing for a Waco touchdown. 23 yards. Did you see who blocked that?
I did not. It was, I think, maybe Chase.
Chase Waterhouse?
Yep. Chase Waterhouse was in there.
Nice play. Almost as special teams. What a nice defensive play.
And heads-up play by Hunter. Not just to fall on that, but picked it up on the bounce.
Yeah.
Found an opening, took off for that sideline, and he had some wheels.
Well, we all know Hunter likes to score, so.
That's a little preview of the basketball season coming up, right? Yep.
He led the team in points last year.
Yes, he does. Yep.
Pistol formation. Reese Oswald's on the right end as a tight end. Might watch him. Oh, he's going to release. They're going to give it to Hausengay. He's going to run it in for the 2-point conversion. Was that Rich?
It was Rich on the jet sweep. Yep.
So 4:46 left in the first quarter. Waco 24, Easton Valley 6.
Unleash the power.
Well, let's see. We're back now at Roth Field. Waco's just taking a 24-6 lead with 4:46 left in the first quarter. John McLaughlin to kick off. Let's see if he can get his second touch back, Luke. Messerich is deep, and Messerich is going to field it at his own 3. He's up over the 10, 15. On the far sideline, he's not going to get further. Oh, no, got a fumble, but I think Easton Valley picked it up. They're going to mark it right at the 15-yard line. I don't know who made the hit, jarred the ball loose, and the Easton Valley player bounced right up into his hands.
Sophomore Tyler Rogers there initially had him, forced him over to the sideline, and had him wrapped up.
Easton Valley comes up to the line. Keegan Lee under center. Messerich in motion. Handoff to the back. Chase Waterhouse says, no, you're not going anywhere, son. Nice tackle.
He was in the backfield as the handoff was given there. That was, just overpowered his man.
Justin Wiesfenning, the junior, was the running back. He lost 3 yards. Back to the 12-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd and 13 now. Pistol formation for the Riverhawks. Wiesfenning is the running back. Keegan Lee running again. He's looking for a receiver. He's going to bring it down. Waterhouse just misses him. And Reese Oswald shoves him out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
Number 27, Reese Oswald.
Joel Meyer was over there also with him and kind of faked him out, but Reese had the next level, forced him out of bounds after a short gain.
It's going to bring up 3rd and long 7 now. Well, Reese hit him. He left his feet.
Yeah,
that was a shot.
Yeah, and I don't know. Some of the coaches were calling for a flag there, but that was clean. He was still in bounds. He was in bounds.
Keegan Lee, quarterback, in shotgun, looking to his left, gets scrambled. Intended for number 7, Aiden Eichart. It falls incomplete, thrown at his feet. Going to bring up now 4th and 7.
Reese on the coverage there. Forced it was going to have to be a perfect pass, and he was on the move because he was chased out of the backfield. So, incomplete. Good series.
Dropping deep for the Waco Warriors, Clayton Miller. The punter for the Riverhawks is freshman James Bullman, number 27. He bobbles the ball. He gets it off. It's a high booming punt. Clayton takes a fair catch, goes through his hands. He falls on it where Waco take over in their own territory at their own 34-yard line, 1st and 10. High booming.
What is the answer to powering a purer?
About a 38-yard punt. Glad no one was around Clayton there.
Yeah, well, there was a guy right there, but thankfully he had kind of passed. He'd run past him, and, the ball didn't dribble too far.
3:45 left in this first quarter. Luke Liechty and Mark Janicek bringing you the free webcast tonight from Rothfield in Wayland, Iowa. Gage Samo in motion. Penalty.
I don't think we jumped. I think that was an offsides call.
Offsides against Easton Valley.
5-yard penalty.
Be a 5-yard penalty. Bring up 1st and 5. I need to tell the ref he needs to go one more. He's close, I guess.
It's all right. You can tell him you're right on it there. It's right in front of you.
He moved it between the hashes up to 4.5 yards to the hash.
Yep.
Can't get a hometown referee
anymore.
No,
man.
I formation. Miller under center. Oswald's the fullback. Housengay the tailback. Fake to Housengay. Miller's looking to pass. He's got Waterhouse at the 35 of Easton Valley. Overthrows him, incomplete.
Waterhouse falls incomplete.
Going to bring up 2nd and 5 now for the Waco Warriors.
This referee crew is on their 2nd game of the evening. They actually did our junior high game
did they?
Earlier tonight, so that was fun for the junior high to play on a Friday night. The score wasn't what we would have wanted, but it was still a fun doubleheader tonight.
I got here, it was 58-0. I just said, "Is that real?" And they said, "Yes." I said, "Wow." Back to the I formation. Give is to Housengay. Nice block by Oswald on the outside. Housengay is going to get the first down over midfield. He gets to the Easton Valley 34, where Waco will have it 1st and 10.
Yeah, Messerich just got enough of his legs there. He has that great – Loudon's got such long arms, too. That stiff arm works really well. If he could have got out of that one, he would have gone for a lot longer. But good run.
Oswald did a good job of kicking the defensive tackle out, making that whole option.
Yep.
Pistol formation now for Waco, a little mix-up. Rich is wide right. Ball goes to Miller. He's looking for Housengate. Housengate catches the ball. Oh, they're going to call it incomplete. I thought he got his hands under it at the 30, but they're going to call it incomplete. 2nd and 10, 34.
He was making his case to the side judge there, but he wasn't. The ref wasn't behind it.
Well, I'm looking through binoculars. It looked like his hands were underneath it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, matter of fact, I said nice catch.
Yep.
Anyway, 2:59 left in this first quarter. 24-6, Waco over Easton Valley Riverhawks. Waco goes up to the line. Back to the pistol formation. That's Gage Samo, far side receiver. Fake to Housengate. It's a keeper by Miller, and he's got the sideline, and his head's down. He's got a first down for Waco. Gets the ball down to around the 16, 17-yard line.
It's a great change of pace. Give it to Loudon a number of times, and then you fake it, and Clayton takes it right up the middle.
First down for the Warriors.
Going to mark it at the 18-yard line of Easton Valley. Waco 1st and 10. Waco breaks the huddle. Neal takes him to the line. Housengate in motion. Miller chased out of the backfield. He's got intended receivers. Colton Lichty at the 10. Colton brushes a quarterback or a tackler, gets down to about the 12. He's tackled by Bullman and Eichart for the Riverhawks.
Lost a shoe in the process, so he's going to slip that back on quick.
First and goal for the Warriors.
First and goal for the Warriors from the 8-yard line of the Riverhawks. 1:53 left in this first quarter. I said, Luke, to start the game that this would be a long game because of all the passing that Easton Valley does, but if the score keeps up, we may have a continuous clock here pretty shortly.
Yep, I mean, we're controlling line of scrimmage on both sides so far.
Pistol formation. Oswald's the back. Housengate in motion. We have a penalty.
Easton Valley jumped again.
Against Easton Valley. Good call. Was that the line?
Yeah. Not sure if 76 was the offender, but he is.
Yeah, I was just going to say he was the one I saw getting up. Hudson Underwood. He's a senior defensive tackle for the Riverhawks. Clock's running. 1:28 left in the first quarter. Back to the pistol. Reese Oswald is the running back. Housengate comes in motion. Samo, wide right. He slides in. Oh, is that Samo? No, that's Hunter Hughes. I thought it looked like a 5 at first, then when it came across the field, I knew it wasn't a 5. Hunter Hughes with the catch for an 8-yard touchdown. Waco takes a 30-6 lead with 1:13 left in this first quarter. We're going to try a PAT.
That's right.
John McLaughlin will be the kicker. Isaac Rich will be the holder. Brian Neal will center the ball.
Now 31 is the holder.
Oh, it's a fake. And an attempted pass, which it falls incomplete. Joel Meyer was the holder.
Yep.
1:13 left in the first quarter. Waco 30, Riverhawks 6.
We'll go to commercial here with Harbison Fencing.
And Mr. Schneider.
We're back. Score is 30-6 with just 1:13 left here in the first quarter.
John McLaughlin at his own 30 to set to kick off. Luke Leakey, Mark Janicek bringing you the Warrior Cast from Rothfield and Wayland, Iowa tonight. Callan Messerich, a sophomore, is deep to return the kick. James Bowman, the freshman, is the up back. Messerich is going to let it go in for McLaughlin's second touchback of the year. I'm getting excited because he's getting a little longer each game.
Yep. So what class is John? He is a senior. Okay, yeah. Well, that's all right. We'll enjoy it while it lasts this year.
Easton Valley has it 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line with 1:13 left in this first quarter. Keegan Lee in shotgun. 3 receivers to his right. Give and go. He's got him. Oh, nice pickoff in the middle by Hunter Hughes. Pass was intended for Bullman. Oh, no, that Hazengay? Hazengay steps in front of him.
Right in front of it. That was great.
And picks that off. A great defensive play. And I just talked about us scoring enough points to keep the clock running. Nice defensive play by Loudon.
So still a minute left in this quarter, and we're going to have great field position again here.
7 seconds later, Waco has it at the 18-yard line of the Riverhawks, 1st and 10. Oswald is the running back. Hunter Hughes and Hazengay wide right. Give is to Oswald. He goes up the middle. Oh, he's grabbed, but he got away from the tackler. He puts his head down, and he's going to get positive yardage down to the where's it going to mark him? 10?
Got the 9, looks like.
Yep. 9-yard line. Going to be a 9-yard run. Bring up 2nd and 1.
Yeah, the big D tackle had him by the jersey, but that wasn't enough. He spun out of that, and gained
Hudson
about 8 yards.
Back to the pistol formation. Hunter Hughes far out. Hazengay just inside. Give is to Oswald. He counters to the left. He's going to go in untouched for another Waco touchdown. 22 seconds left in this first quarter. It is 36 Waco, 6 Riverhawks. New lighting systems, not your computers at home. New lights that they got over since last year.
Yeah, we finally got the software and screen installed, so we're showing off a little bit of the light displays you can do with these brand new Musco LED lights we got put in.
So again, we're going to try a attempted PAT. Neal gets it up. Oh, it's tipped, but it still goes through. So McLaughlin gets his first PAT of the year. He is now 1 for 3 on the year in PATs. With that, 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Waco 37, Easton Valley Riverhawks.
All right, we're back live again. Wayland, Iowa. Mark Janacek, Luke Lichty here with you. The first quarter that will not end. Still 22 seconds. Waco has put up 37 points.
I said it would be a long game because of all the passing Easton Valley does, and this first quarter has to be at least 35, 40 minutes. I don't have a watch, but Messerich deep for the Riverhawks. McLaughlin with his first PAT of the year. Kicks off for the Warriors, a squib kick. It's taken by the upback, number 3, Wiesfenning. Wiesfenning gets over the 30.
Samo with the tackle there.
There you go. I was just going to ask you if you saw who made the tackle.
Yep.
Riverhawks will have it in their own territory, 1st and 10 at their 32-yard line. Speaking of McLaughlin, there goes Mr. McLaughlin.
Yeah, so we are at 7:38. So like you said, you were right there, 35, 40 minutes almost for this first quarter.
Yeah. Keegan Lee under center. Turns, gives it to Messerich. Or no, that's Wiesfenning, the junior. He gets across the line of scrimmage. He's run out over there at the 36-yard line. Going to be a gain of 4, bring up 2nd and 6. It is the end of the first quarter. Waco leads 37-6 over Easton Valley Riverhawks.
We will go to commercial. Napa Auto Parts is up next.
So we're back at Roth Field. Mark Janacek, Luke Leakley bringing you the Warrior Cast tonight. If you viewed some of our sponsors, if you do business with them and you're in there, please thank them for supporting us and sponsoring us so this webcast can come free to you in your homes.
Yeah, there's multiple levels of sponsorships. You see the scroll at the top of the screen. That's one level. We can do commercials for you. That's another level of sponsorship. So if you're interested, please contact someone here at the school, and we can get you hooked up and get your name and your business included.
You know, the Riverhawks, we talked about their scoring and the fact that we are 4 points from going to a continuous clock. Easton Valley scored 61 points over New London, 26 points in a loss to Colesburg. They scored 40 and then 74 respectively. So this team may not be out of it yet.
No, not at all.
Keegan Lee in the pistol. Steps up in the pocket, looking for receiver, nothing there. He's going to keep it. He's going to slide. Not quite to the first down. They're going to mark him over midfield at the Waco 39, where it'll be 2nd and 1.
I mean, we've already seen this quarterback's arm.
I'm sorry, 3rd and 2.
Yep. He's got a strong arm. He's got nice touch on his passes. They got receivers who can catch, guys that are fast. So, no, not by a long shot. In an 8-man game like this, things can change quick.
Riverhawks come to the line. I formation. Keegan Lee gives to the up back. That's James Bullman. He is going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage, they're going to call it, at the 40 again. So no gain, going to bring up 4th and 2 now for Easton Valley.
Textbook linebacker play there by Loudenhausen Gay. Saw the handoff, came up, filled that hole, wrap, tackled him to the ground. Great hit, great stop.
You talked about Jonathan Heather being out for a couple games. He now enters the game on the defensive side of the ball. Bullman is the up back. Wiesfenning goes in motion. Lee steps up, he gets pressure, and he's taken down by Colton Leakty for a big loss back to the River Valley 31, 32-yard line they'll mark it at. And that will be a turnover on downs.
Yep.
Big tackle for loss.
Was both he and Chase Waterhouse were both in there. Yeah. I don't know if they'll give a half to each, or since Colton wrapped him up, it goes to
had
him.
him bear hugged,
Yep.
for sure.
Yep.
Waco takes over on downs at the Riverhawks 32-yard line. Turn, give to Hausengay. He goes up through the middle of the line. He grounds and scrapes for 3 or 4 yards. He's tackled by number 22, Isaac Feller, a freshman for the Riverhawks. Gain of 3, going to bring up 2nd and 7. Ball's placed at the Riverhawk 29.
Easton Valley had a player get up a little slow there, walking a little wobbly. I don't have him on my program, number 55, the linebacker, but he stays in the game.
Same formation. Turn. Ooh. give is to John McLaughlin. He's going to lose a yard, and he is swarmed and tackled by Hudson Underwood, the senior for the Riverhawks.
3rd and 9 for the Warriors.
3rd and 9 now from the Riverhawk 31.
Yep, Underwood got tired of us gaining yards there, and he decided, I'm going to make this play on my own.
That's close to a penalty the way he slammed him down there.
Yeah, that's hard. Yeah. It's a judgment call on the officials.
Neal breaks huddle, brings the Warriors up to the line. Pistol formation. Housengay is now in the backfield in that pistol formation. Samo near side at the receiver. They're looking for Samo. He's a speedster. He got it. Oh, he dropped it. He did a nice job of pushing off on the defensive back to get some space. The defensive back was Wes Fanning, and they both were fighting for it. And I think it went through his hands.
He had it in his hands, tipped it up, and I thought maybe he came down with it, but yeah, fell to the ground.
So it's going to bring up 4th and 9 now for the Warriors at the Riverhawk 31. I anticipate we'll try to go for it here. In these kind of games, I know Coach Edeker's thinking district points for the playoffs. Back to the pistol formation. Oswald's now in at the receiver. Colton Lichty wide left. Goes to Oswald out here on the flat. He's down to the 15-10. He's got a block up front. And it's a touchdown Waco as a 31-yard pass play and a nice block in the corner of the end zone by Chase Waterhouse to free up Oswald for the last 10 yards.
Yeah, Oswald kind of was staying in there close to maybe block, and then he released out to the flat. There was no one with him.
So Waco now takes a 43-6 lead. That is a 37-point spread. So after we kick the ball off, it'll be a continuous clock, only stopped by timeouts, injuries, or end of play at the quarters of the half. Joel Meyer picks it up, puts it on the tee. McLaughlin's kick is up and no good. Wide left. So with 8:59 left in this first half, Waco 43, Easton Valley Riverhawks 6. Down to a 2 seed or a 3 seed, they look at the district points and then, So anyway, back at Roth Field, Mark Janicek, Luke Lichty bringing you the Warrior Cast.
Yeah, we came back a little early there. Sorry about that. We were discussing how the point system works for district playoffs, and we'll maybe get into that a little bit later in the broadcast. But that is part of the equation that goes into seeding in playoffs.
So 8:59 left in this first half. 43 Waco, 6 Easton Valley Riverhawks. John McLaughlin tees the ball up at his own 30. Callan Messerich is deep at his own 3-yard line to receive the kick. Ball is up. Messerich is going to take it and go. He's up over the 10 to the 15. He's looking at the 20. He crosses 20. He's got room along that far sideline. He's across the 30, up to midfield, crosses, well, not quite to midfield, crosses the 35. They're going to mark him at the 37-yard line, 1st and 10.
Really strong kick, but I think this Messerich kid, he's gonna return it anytime it comes to him. The only way we get a touchback, kick it away from him. But another strong kick right to the goal line.
Nice group of blocking over there on the far sideline by Easton Valley to get free. Keegan Lee, leading quarterback in the state for 8-player, in the shotgun. He keeps it. He's got room up the middle. He's going to slide at his own 39. Going to give him 2 yards. Be 2nd and 8.
How often do we see a quarterback slide? I hope we don't end up with a late hit on one of these. We're jumping in there and then he decides to slide, but you got to be aware of that as a defender.
Yeah, no cheap shots at this point.
Nope, not at all. But that's not something we see a lot. I don't think in 8-man, this quarterback's going down to the slide.
Bullman in the slot right. Keegan Lee in shotgun. He's looking to this near side. Nothing there. He's got it in the middle. He's got Bullman at the 30. Bullman still on his feet. Going to make it to the 35 of Waco, where it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Riverhawks. See who made the tackle?
I did not.
Joel Meyer.
Yep.
I just heard the announcer.
Yeah, they helped us out there.
Yeah, it helps when he's sitting
And I was
inside.
watching the Easton Valley offensive line did a good job of keeping us out there. Waco coaches wanted to hold, but the referee did not see it that way, and he had time to pass.
Weiss Fenning is the running back next to Lee. Pistol formation. Messer Rich goes in. It's a pitch to Weiss Fenning. He gets a little bit along the sideline. I will give him 2 or 3. He's going to get to the 26-yard line. Going to lose a yard. It's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 for the Riverhawks.
Yeah, it was a straight pitch. He had to make 4 yards just to make the line of scrimmage, and he made about 3.
Yep.
Lee in the backfield by himself. He's looking to pass it. He's going to be sacked. Sacked in the backfield by Chase Waterhouse. And you give assist to Colton Lichty.
34, Chase Waterhouse, and number 23.
Yep, 2 ends at it again, met at the quarterback.
So a loss of 5 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and 16 now. Easton Valley in best field position they've had in quite some time in this game. Back to the pistol. Weiss Fenning is the back. Lee drops back. He's looking to throw off the far side. Intended for Bullman. Incomplete. Coverage by Oswald and Clayton Miller. 4th and 16 now for the Riverhawks.
Good coverage. Would have been a perfect pass to get it over the front guy Reese and in front of Clayton.
That's not a good angle. That's an interception.
Not for that.
Pass.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Clayton got a late start. I think that would have been a pick 6. Back to the pistol. Bullman is in the slot to the right side. Lee passes back to Weiss Fenning. Bullman comes across and blocks for him. He's got the middle of the field. He's down to the 24 into the 22-yard line where he's going to be change it down. So they did not make it. They were 7 yards short. Waco takes over on downs in their own territory at their own 22-yard line.
That's a nice looking play though. They had 2 guys out there blocking for him. They had Feller, freshman guard out there, and then who else did you say? Did you say the was the
Weiss Fenning was
Weiss
running
Fenning,
back.
Yep, was out there blocking as well. So, or he caught the pass. Anyway, it was a nice design there.
Just a few yards short.
Yep.
4:21 left in this first half. Waco 43, Easton Valley 6. Waco breaks huddle. Oswald is in the pistol formation in the backfield. Actually, it's Wildcat. Housengay's right in front of him. Wildcat to Reese Oswald. He's going to cross the 25-yard line. They're going to mark him around the 27-yard line. Be 2nd and 5.
Different look there again with put our usual quarterback Clayton on the sideline and let Reese run it from the Wildcat.
Yeah, I said.
Now can Reese throw the ball? He can throw the ball. Yeah. So it's not we're not just one-dimensional here with him there.
He's the backup quarterback.
Yeah. Okay.
And we run the run-pass option, but I saw Oswald, and I looked to see who the quarterback was, and then I saw number 8. I realized it was not Miller. Oswald's the quarterback under center. Oh, ball is given to McLaughlin. And McLaughlin says, how do you do to Hudson Underwood?
Yep.
He is a 340-pound senior.
Yep, great play by him.
And McLaughlin is a 140-pounder. 200 pounds difference.
Yeah, he fought off that block, and John was just right there and grabbed him, put him to the ground.
That was a little nicer tackle than the one before where he swung him around. But 3rd and 5 now for the Waco Warriors at their 27-yard line. Oswald Hausengay is the running back. Pistol. Give fake to Hausengay. Reese looking to pass. He's got a receiver on the left side. It is Edeker. 22? Edeker's 20.
22, I think, is
22,
Rogers.
Tyler Rogers.
Yep.
For a first down. Sorry, folks. You get some of these JV players in, I'm not used to their numbers. He gets it up to the 36-yard line where Waco will have it 1st and 10. Clock running, 2:20 left in this first half. Waco up 43-6. Neal breaks huddle, brings him up the line of scrimmage. Rich, receiver right. Oswald's the quarterback with Hausengay as the tailback. Gives to Hausengay. He goes up, but he kicks a nice stiff arm at the line of scrimmage. Goes right, puts his head down. He's still going. Messer Rich hanging on for dear life to his ankles. Hausengay gets a first down for Waco. Gets down to his own, to the river box, 17-yard line, 1st and 10. Messer Rich with the tackle.
Isaac Rich out there doing a good job blocking his wide receiver position. Loudon came up. Wasn't sure which way to go. Got a stiff arm.
Nice stiff arm, and a nice juke move to get by the second.
Boy, it just makes me a little nervous when they have a hold of that one ankle and he's there jerking on it, but he popped right back up.
17-yard line, 1st and 10. Minute 20 left in this half, and the clock is running. Same formation. Samo in motion. It's a jet sweep to Samo around the left side. Hausengay with a tremendous block. Messerich knocks Samo out inside the 15-yard line. Going to give him the 13-yard line, so it's going to bring 2nd and 6 now for the Warriors.
Just gone under a minute.
McLaughlin into the game now. He replaces somebody who's holding their thigh on the sideline for Waco. I can't see who it is.
That was Samo, I think, came off.
Was it Samo?
Yeah. He got popped pretty good.
Oswald. McLaughlin, the fullback. Oh, Colton Leakey jumped a little too soon there, and Hausengay bent over like it was going to him. Oh, I was going to score.
That was mine.
Well, we might not have enough time for another play. We're at 16 seconds. Waco, they snap up. They're going to have to throw if they, well, no timeouts. 8 seconds. Fumble.
Fumble on the play.
Heather gets back on it.
Okay. That's the end of the half.
That's the end of the first half.
With the end of the first half, Waco 43, Easton Valley Riverhawks 6.
We will go to commercial here for a little bit, but we will bring it back.
Again, we're going to have a long halftime, probably 20 minutes, I guess, 15 to 20.
We will show you some of the homecoming festivities here in just a little bit.
Phlebotomy. Haley Hughes. Hallie Shellman is the daughter of Brad and Tina Hallie has been in volleyball, basketball, and track each year of high school. Hallie plans to attend the University of Iowa to study business. Hallie Shellman. And your 2023 homecoming queen, Marie Farmer. Marie is the daughter of Silver Roy and Chad Farmer, and sister to Sydney. Throughout high school, Marie has been in volleyball, basketball, and student council. Marie plans to major in nursing and become a traveling NICU nurse. Marie Farmer. And this is your 2023 homecoming court. Congratulations. At this time, Katie, will you please crown this year's queen? Congratulations once again to all the members of our 2023 homecoming court. Simeon, we need one more picture.
All right, this is Luke Lichty back here at Roth Track and Field. We're still in halftime. We just heard the announcement. Sorry, the camera does not go down low enough to see the court there. But you heard, hopefully, the announcement of the candidates and the king and queen. We still have a few minutes left here. So, yeah, the king was Colton Lichty this year and queen Marie Farmer. The rest of the court for the king were Reese Oswald and Chase Waterhouse, and for the queen was Hallie Shellman and Haley Hughes. So I'm going to kick it back to our commercials, pick up where we left off there, and we will be back in a few minutes.
Anyone serious about lawn care knows it starts with two things: the expertise and the equipment to do the job right. Egley Landscapes is the only local company that provides expert lawn care and landscaping. Let the experts with the equipment from Egley's pay a visit to your lawn. Our horticulturists have the knowledge to guide you through a lawn care plan, and they won't sell you services you don't need. Egley Landscapes has the knowledge and expertise you can trust to revitalize the landscape of your home or commercial property. Egley Landscapes. Check us out online at egleylandscapes.com.
What if the answer to powering a purer world, our world, was shining down on us this whole time? All we have to do is unleash its infinite power. Our goal here at Epo Energy is to unleash the infinite power of the sun. At Epo Energy, we make solar energy the better solution. Epo Energy, unleash the power.
Back to Roth Field here in Wayland, Iowa. Luke Liechty and Mark Janicek bringing you the Warrior Cast tonight. But we understand our voice is off a little bit from the action. We're going to tweak that here in just a little bit. Halftime score, 43 Waco, 6 Easton Valley Riverhawks. Going to be about 5.5 minutes to start this second half. Keep in mind the second half will be a continuous clock. If you are just joining us, I'm going to go over again. This is homecoming night for the Waco Warriors, class of 2023. The homecoming court was Reese Oswald, Colton Liechty, and Chase Waterhouse. The court for the Queen was Hallie Shellman, Haley Hughes, and Marie Farmer. Your 2023 King is Colton Liechty, and your 2023 Queen is Marie Farmer.
But it's never the other way, probably.
We will be back in just a few minutes. We'll get this audio lined up with our picture video.
4M Plumbing and Heating are your local experts, and we're more than just plumbers. As a family-owned and established business, we know what it means to give good service. Our plumbers are highly skilled and ready to tackle anything you need. We've been serving communities around Iowa for 5 years now, and there's no sign of us slowing down. We love what we do, and we're happy to help. Give us a call at 319-591-1551.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay. We are back here. Just over 2 minutes remaining in halftime.
We got about a 4.5, 5 minute wait for the kickoff of the game. Waco has 43 points. I want to point out Oswald, Wolf, Neal, Waterhouse, and Liechty, the offensive line, have done a tremendous job protecting the quarterback, Mason. Clayton Miller.
Yeah.
And awesome opening the holes for Oswald and Housengay.
Yes, they have. I mean, yeah, been almost zero pressure on the quarterback whenever he's dropped back. But, man, we haven't had to because the running game has just been dominant. The defense is getting a lot of stops. We've had a couple short fields, but nothing crazy. We've had some nice long drives. So, yeah, great job.
I think, too, we're talking about Keegan Lee is a sophomore for Easton Valley. He leads the state in receiving. He throws for 16 yards throw. He has 20 TDs and 2 interceptions. And Waco's really done a good job defensively of pressuring him in the latter half of the first quarter, as well as sacking him or pushing him out of the pocket. And the D-backs have done a good job of getting their hands on the ball as well on the passes. So Keegan's not having the best throwing night tonight, even though he's the number 1 quarterback in the state in 8-player division.
Yeah, we've seen his arm. We've seen his accuracy. They're on their first touchdown. Great ball. Fooled our defenders a little bit on that. And he had time to throw on that pass, too.
Yeah.
And that's key. When you get Waterhouse and Liechty coming in there, and the offensive line has done good at times keeping him out, but when they don't, he has no time to throw. And the best quarterback in the world isn't going to be able to throw when you're on your back.
Correct. Or running for your life.
Yep.
Exactly. You can't watch the receivers when you're watching the defender in your face.
Nope.
Waco had a nice pump block, set up their 4th touchdown of the half at the line, and Hunter Hughes took the block and ran it in for a untouched touchdown. So, want to once again explain that it's a 35-point spread. So there will be a continuous clock in the second half. Once we kick it off, the clock will continually run, only be stopped during timeouts, injuries, official timeouts, or the end of play, meaning the end of the quarter or a half.
Chase plans to study business and economics in college.
So, yeah, we'll see how this half goes. Again, we talked a little bit about, having some point differential for district seeding, so we won't completely take our foot off the gas probably, but, Easton Valley's going to be out here and they're going to try. They haven't given up yet. They're going to try to throw the ball around, score some points, and especially if they can get it back under that 35, that'll slow the game back down and give them more opportunity to get back in this game. So it's up to Waco to keep the intensity up. It's homecoming, a lot of distractions this week, and they got a big lead in the first half. A lot of times you can lose your focus and let a team back in. So I'm sure the coaches talked to them about that, and they'll be looking to keep the pedal down.
One of the things I should mention that in the second half, when there's this much of a spread, we have JV players come in, and please bear with us. We will definitely give a number. If you know that number, we'll get you the name as soon as we're still learning that I am the JV players. But as we have more and more games with this spread, it's not so hard to learn them when they're out there more and more. So to start with, we have new returners. Gage Samo and Isaac Rich are deep for the Warriors. Rich is on the near side. He's going to take the kick at his own goal line. He's up to 5, 10, 15. He's got some open field on the other side. He's up over the 25, 30. He could run this back. Oh, he got shirt-tailed tackled across midfield at the 32-yard line.
Rich on the return, forced out of bounds by number 10, Jeremy Weisfenning.
And he is forced out of bounds by number 10, Jeremy Weisfenning, a junior for the Riverhawks. Waco will have it 1st and 10 in Riverhawk territory at the 33-yard line.
Good vision by Rich there. Started off on the near side of the field, saw a lane cut over to the far side, and got it all the way across midfield before he's forced out of bounds. Nice start.
Samo, wide left to the far side. Pistol formation. Quarterback is Clayton Miller. Housengay is running back. Gives to Housengay. Housengay goes left, cuts a counter right, goes through the middle of the line, gets a nice run down to about the 26-yard line. Going to be a gain of about 7, maybe 8. Yeah, 7, be 2nd 3.
Drug 3 tacklers with him there at the end of the play. So he's still, running really hard, really strong. One thing I've noticed, too, with these two teams, they're helping each other up. Seems to be a lot of good sportsmanship out there. We don't always see that from games, but this looks like a good one so far.
Clayton Miller under center. Oswald is the fullback. Give us to Housengay. Nice kick out block by Oswald. Housengay gets down to the 16-yard line. Going to be a 1st down Waco. Housengay, same thing I talked about the first half, that kick out block of the defensive tackle. He did the same thing on this play and gave Housengay that running room.
Yep. Huge hole on the left side. He hopped through that and then cut back across the field. It's another big gain.
1st and 10 Waco at the Riverhawks 16. Rich, wide right. Oswald's the tight end, left side. Gives to Housengay. He goes up, counters to the right. He's got a touchdown, folks, after that stiff arm of his at the 10. Waco now has a 49-6 lead.
Another great run, great blocking, and it's hard to tackle him one-on-one. If you dive at his legs, he's got those long arms, and that stiff arm works really well.
2 minutes and 16 seconds into the second half, and Waco already scores a touchdown. McLaughlin now to try the PAT again. The way to get better is to get the reps. Neal gives it to Joel Meyer. Joel Meyer gets a nice place down, and McLaughlin right through the middle for the PAT. Makes it 50 Waco, 6 Easton Valley.
Forum Plumbing and Heating are your local experts, and we're more than just plumbers. As a family-owned and established business, we know what it means to give good service. Our plumbers are highly skilled and ready to tackle anything you need. We've been serving communities around Iowa for 5 years now, and there's no sign of us slowing down. We love what we do, and we're happy to help. Give us a call at 319-591-1551.
Back at Roth Field, Luke Lichty, Mark Janicek bringing you the Warrior Cast. John McLaughlin tees it up as his own 30. Messerich is back on his 4-yard line to return the kick. Bullman, the sophomore, is the up back. Oh, that's a beautiful kick. McLaughlin has 3 touchbacks this game and 3 on the year. That's a nice kick, John.
Hey, I want to go back to that extra point. You know, we see the kick go, and it's like if it's a low kick or whatever, you blame the kicker. But, man, that snap has to be good, and the hold has to be good, and then the kick is a lot of times right through. So it takes all 3 positions there to get a good extra point.
Meyer got it clean, put it straight down, and McLaughlin had a good step with it sitting there. They did a real good job.
And it looked great right off his leg.
Keegan Lee, the quarterback for the Riverhawks. Bowman goes in motion. He comes back, gives to Bowman, and he meets Chase Waterhouse in the backfield. Big tackle for a loss.
Bowman on the carry, stop by number 34, Chase Waterhouse.
Gets him back to the 11-yard line, so it's going to be a 5-yard loss. Bring up, about a 4-yard loss. Going to bring up 2nd and 14.
So we must be changing defensive formations here because our biggest player, Adam Stafford, just came out for Gage Samo, one of our smallest. So
Wiesfenning, number 3, in the backfield with Lee. Lee throws. Intended receiver was number 7. Number 7 is Aiden Eichhardt, a sophomore receiver for Easton Valley.
Hey,
falls
right.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 14 now for Easton Valley.
I think we bring in that extra D-back style player when we get into these obvious passing situations. We run just the 2 defensive ends up on the line, and everybody else is in pass coverage.
Fumble, and Waco has the ball. It was fumbled from the center to the quarterback, and Colton Lichty falls on the fumble. And Waco will have it inside the 15-yard line.
Fumble on the play, recovered by King Colton Lichty.
Actually, it's down on the 9-yard line. 1st and goal, Waco Warriors on Colton Lichty's fumble recovery.
I didn't see what happened there. I mean, yeah.
It's a bad snap.
But Colton, he's playing out in the D end. It came like right to him. So, yeah, it's tough. Tough for Easton Valley.
Continuous clock, almost down to 8 minutes. Waco 50, Easton Valley 6. John McLaughlin is the fullback. Trey Edeker with the ball, first time in the game. Trey gets back to the line of scrimmage. He is tackled at the line of scrimmage by number 7, Eichert.
I think he's going to lose a yard there. They had some good penetration. Again, we're starting to get some of our younger players in the game.
Moves it back to the 10. 1st and goal from the 10. Miller's the quarterback. McLaughlin the fullback. Turn, give to McLaughlin. He steps over his own guard. Going to get about a 5-yard run down to the 5-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 5.
Yeah, Owen Wolf lost his footing there on the offensive line. John had to kind of jump over him as he was down.
Number 27, Bowman with the tackle. Edeker's in there. Samo, wide left. Pistol formation for the Warriors. Trey Edeker is the running back. Miller the quarterback. Gives to Edeker. He starts in the middle, cuts it back left. He's going to get a yard, maybe. Going to bring up 4th and goal from the 4.
Trey Edeker on the carry, stopped by number 10, Jeremy Weissfenning. 4th and goal for the Warriors.
Number 10, Weissfenning on the tackle. Samo comes out of the game for the Warriors.
So we will go for it here. What do you think, Mark? What's a good call from the 3,
we'll run
4-3? Okay.
I think, you're talking about play action. I don't know if we'll do any play action here. No, we're going to give it to McLaughlin right up the middle behind that big line.
Got in there. Nice.
Give credit to linemen Oswald, Wolf, Neal, Waterhouse, and Colton Lichty for getting McLaughlin in the end zone for a touchdown. 5:56 left in the 3rd quarter. Waco 56, Easton Valley 6. And I assume we will try the PAT with Mr. McLaughlin again, wouldn't we? Here he comes.
Yep.
It looks better each time.
It
you
does.
mentioned that.
Yeah.
The more reps, the better. And in game situations, a lot better than just being in practice practicing. Meyer, good job getting it up. It is blocked at the goal line.
Those are just dead balls on extra points, so.
It's blocked by number 22, Isaac Feller. He's a freshman defensive end for Easton Valley.
We will go to commercial again here with Chop Local. Welcome back to Roth Track and Field.
And the runner-up award, the winner of the
Luke Lichty along with Mark Janacek on your Warrior Cast. Thankful for each and every one of you that tune in to watch and listen.
McLaughlin tees it up at his own 30. Messer Rich is down at the goal line to receive. Bowman's the up back. Good line drive kick right to Messer Rich. He takes it, he's across the 10, 15. He's going to run into a wall of blue here in a minute. He gets across the 20. He got through that wall of blue. He gets over midfield. They're going to mark him in Waco territory at the 39-yard line, 1st and 10, Easton Valley.
There is a flag.
Yes, there is. Blocking the back at the 20-yard line. Going to bring it all the way
Too
back.
bad.
Yeah, I said he was running into a wall of blue, and he zigged and zagged and went right through him. Got to the sideline. Got over midfield, and somebody blocked in the back 10 yards behind him. That's a frustrating
That
penalty.
is hard. And on kickoffs, too, guys switch direction, and then the defender turns, and you were just ready to make a block, and then all of a sudden his back's towards you. You have to learn when you see that number on the back, you got to let up.
Yeah, yeah. So they're going to place the ball at Easton Valley's 11-yard line, 1st and 10. Keegan Lee is still the quarterback. He's up under center. He turns, gives it to Messer Rich, and Messer Rich, oh no, that's Wiesfenning, and Wiesfenning is going to lose yardage.
Nice Fenning on the carry, stopped by number 27, Reese Oswald.
Colton Lichty on the far side tackled him out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a big loss.
Ball is now at the 6-yard line, 2nd 15. 4:52 left in this third quarter. Luke Lichty, Mark Janacek bringing you this free Warrior Cast tonight. And thanks for joining us. Hope you're enjoying. First string is still in for Easton Valley. Keegan Lee, number 1 quarterback in the state, finds his receiver, Wiesfenning. No, that is Messer Rich. He gets the catch at the 11, but there is a flag.
Not sure they're going to call a face mask on that, maybe? But, man, that's a good ball from the quarterback again. That was a long pass across the field. Dropped it right in there.
Yeah, the official, they haven't even said what it is, but the official's already pointing east to mark it off against Waco. He's standing at the 15, face mask against the Warriors. It is the critical kind, of the 15-yard variety. That's going to give Easton Valley a first down at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Easton Valley's got something going here now. They need to take advantage.
Yeah, I'd like to see him move the ball.
Yeah.
Waco still has several of the first-team defense in, going against the first-team offense of Easton Valley. Keegan Lee, number 1 quarterback at the state for the Riverhawks. He pulls it down, and he's not going to go far. We have a penalty flag in the backfield as well.
Yeah, number 12
Holding.
for Waco just got tackled in the backfield. Who is that? Brian Neal.
The initial call is holding against the Riverhawks.
Yep.
That
So
hurts him after we just said we'd like to see him move it.
I know. No, Neal came in for Colton, playing that that right side defensive end, and he got a good jump, and the O-lineman just tackled him.
Going to bring 1st and 20 now for the Riverhawks at their own 20-yard line. I formation for the Riverhawks. Keegan Lee brings it out. He rolls right. Going to looking to pass. Waterhouse is on his tail. His intended receiver was Messerich, but he threw it out of bounds. He had to get rid of it because Waterhouse was right on his tail.
Yep, right on his tail.
2nd and 20 now.
2nd and 20 for the Riverhawks.
Yeah, swapping in D linemen here, back and forth. You know, when you go into a pass situation, that's a lot of work for those D linemen pushing upfield to pressure the quarterback. So to keep them fresh up there keeps our defense in a better position.
3 receivers right. Wes Fenning, Messerich, Keegan turns and throws right away, and he's tackled for a loss by Hausengay. The intended receiver was Cale Zwir, a freshman just into the game. Ball is marked back to the 16-yard line, going to be 3rd and 24. 3rd and 24. Easton Valley out of the huddle. Pistol formation. Keegan Lee looking to throw.
Oh.
Incomplete. And to be honest with you, number 12 for Waco got a hand on it. That was Brian Neal. Got a hand on it on the end of the line of scrimmage. Is that 12?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right. Yep.
Yeah.
And then Reese Oswald out here. Man, the receiver, number 6, he had to come back and kind of knock it out of Reese's hands or he had an interception.
Isaac Rich drops back to his own 35. He's going to receive an initial punt if they're going to punt. Yeah, Messerich gets the ball away. Rich tries to catch it at the ground, gets a good hop, and he's just going to kneel it at his own 34, where Waco will have it 1st and 10 in their own territory.
Isaac Rich fields the punt. The Warriors will take over 1st and 10.
Well, that bounced up just beautiful right into his hands.
He was caught right there in the middle between do I run up and catch it or do I let it bounce? And thankfully, it was a short bounce right into his chest.
1:24 left in the 3rd quarter. Luke Leakey, Mark Janicek bringing you this Warrior cast tonight, where Waco leads Easton Valley Riverhawks 56-6.
Yeah, we'll see what. Again, probably have some new names and new numbers to rattle off to you here.
In the game at quarterback now is still Clayton Miller. We have number 2, Lyric McCarty with the run. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, going to bring up 2nd and 10.
We got a cramp out here at Easton Valley, and one of the Waco players, Tyler Rogers, grabs his legs, helped him stretch it out.
That's what you call sportsmanship.
Yep.
Waco is all blue about that. They do a good job. McCarty is a junior running back, 150 pounds, 5'6", in the game in the backfield for Hausengay.
Yeah, it's a good chance again for some of these younger players for Waco to get in, experience a varsity game, to go up against some good players over there on Easton Valley side.
Yeah, anytime you can get in a big game like this, we've got our district points. We've got a 50-point lead, so I know that we've maximized our district points. And it's a good opportunity to let these underclassmen get some experience because they're going to be in there next year.
Yeah, they will. So looking ahead a little bit, what is the so we're sitting in 2nd place in the district. If the standings finish the way that they are now, will we have any home playoff games, or is that yet to be determined?
Yet to be determined.
Okay.
Yeah. I think region comes in there somewhere too.
Okay.
We talk about, well, we have an injury here. Seniors on the Waco team are Hunter Hughes, John McLaughlin, Colton Lichty, Reese Oswald. These are names you've heard us call all night long. Chase Waterhouse, Tarek Bird, and Jonathan Heather. Big names.
Brian Neal.
And
also.
Brian Neal. So we're going to lose a lot at the end of this season, so it's imperative that we get these underclassmen experience, get them some hard knocks with the varsity team that we're playing, and get them some experience for next year.
Yep. A little extra shout out to Hunter Hughes. I think this is his first year going out for varsity football or high school football. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. They talked to him. It was funny on Round Guy Radio after the Iowa Valley game. They asked him, how he felt about it, and he says, well, I don't like all this hard hitting, but he goes, okay, I'll do it.
But, man, he stepped right in and played well.
Yeah,
so,
he did. He's a finesse basketball player.
He is, but you can,
I coached him in Babe Ruth baseball in Mount Pleasant when he was just a pup.
Okay.
Well, he still is, but. Ball's given to McCarty. No, I'm sorry, that's McLaughlin. McLaughlin's going to get about 4 yards. He's going to get to the Waco 38-yard line, going to bring up 3rd and 7.
We got Niles Reichenbach coming into the game. A sophomore. Recognize that Reichenbach last name.
Waco comes up to the line. 20 seconds left in this third quarter now. Hayden Shellman is the quarterback now. Turns, gives it to McCarty going around left end, and McCarty's not going to get anywhere. He is tackled by big number Hudson Underwood, number 78 for the Riverhawks. Going to be a loss of 8.
Yeah,
no, about
loss.
6. Going to bring up 4th and 12. And I would assume Waco would punt this away.
Coach Edeker down there talking. Still coaching, telling these young guys, talking about, okay, we do have a timeout here. Well.
Oh, it's a short timeout, 30-second timeout.
Okay, we'll stay here then.
Quarter is to change the quarter.
Yes, so I'm going to quick go to commercial.
Colton Lichty to kick off to Messerich. Ball is up at the 25. Messerich catches it at his 15. He bobbles it, and Waco has a chance, but I think they overran it. Clayton Miller had a chance at it. He missed it. Messerich falls on it. He's going to be on the 12 or 13-yard line where they'll have it 1st and 10.
Nice high punt by Colton back there. We've had nice weather tonight. There was chances of rain. Checked the radar a little bit earlier, and they're getting some storms up north part of Iowa.
Yeah, there was a touchdown tornado somewhere between Cedar Rapids and around Waterloo.
Well, there you go.
As I was driving in.
So, anyway, we've had a beautiful night here, and it looks like we'll end rain-free.
Keegan Lee in the pistol. Bullman's with him. Lee gets it out there, intends it for Wiesfenning. Incomplete. Covered by Samo, and I believe Joel Meyer was in there too.
Yep.
Hey, just a couple scores from 8-player. Bishop Garrigan beat Rockford 60-0. Remsen St. Mary's ranked 4th in the state, beat Newell Fonda 51-18. Fremont Mills, who we beat earlier in the year, is ahead of East Mills 41-0 at halftime. Bullman in motion. Keegan Lee. Well, we got a flag right on the line of scrimmage.
Looked like part of the line jumped just a little bit early before the snap.
Other scores, Glidden Ralston ahead of Collins Maxwell, 24-0. This is all 8-player. Southeast Warren ahead of Murray, 56-18, halfway through the third quarter. And no scores other than that, folks. They're all far away. Nothing from our district. New London is playing a game tonight. I heard they had 15 players. They had to forfeit in the middle of the game last week. Keegan Lee in pistol with Bowman. Chase Waterhouse gives a massive blow for a sack. He pushed the defensive tackle clear back to the quarterback, shedded him, and then made the sack for the Waco Warriors. Going to push him way back.
They're going to be sitting right on their goal line almost.
They are sitting on the 3-yard line. So we're still looking at a long 3rd and 20.
3rd and 20. Going with our passing package in again on defense, just 2 down linemen, everybody else in coverage.
Keegan Lee rolls to his left. Edeker's in pursuit. Hunter Hughes was over there on the sideline as well. He's going to go out of bounds at about the 6-yard line. Gain of 3. Brings up 4th and 17.
Did the slide again. Hunter came in there and thankfully held up. Did a good job seeing the slide and not going in for a hit.
Hayden Shellman drops back to his 35. Hayden, you need to drop back another 5, buddy.
I don't know if he heard you.
Bullman, awesome punter. Stands in his end zone. Gets it up. I told him 5 yards.
Yeah,
Did you hear me?
Unbelievable.
Let it go. Get away from it. Oh, he just says, I'm going to kneel right here on the 15. Same as a touchback. Waco will have it 1st and 10 in their own territory at their own 15-yard line.
Coach Mark up here in the booth, I mean,
Retired
unreal,
coach.
Unreal. Made that call.
No.
If he would have stepped back 5 yards, been right in his hands.
Yeah, it would. And the thing of it is, I'm looking here. I'm big in stats before the games. The punter's averaging 37 yards.
Okay. Yeah.
So he's standing on the 35. I'm thinking, well, let's go back 5.
Yep.
And it went right over his head. So.
He's had some electric returns. I've watched a couple JV games, and he can scoot. So he's had some
got
good
speed.
returns.
Yeah, he does.
And he stays in at quarterback.
Trey Edeker to his left in the pistol. Give is to Edeker. Edeker goes around right side. He's tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Easton Valley's number 22, Isaac Feller, a freshman, tackles him. He's going to get about 3 yards. Call it 2nd and long 7. Clock's running with 8:20 in this game. Waco leads 56-6 over the Easton Valley Riverhawks. Ball on the 18-yard line now. Waco breaks a huddle. I formation. McLaughlin's playing that fullback position. He blocks for Edeker. Edeker kicks out left. Nowhere to go. Still playing against that first string defense for the Riverhawks.
Larry McCarty on the carry. Stop by number 27.
Yep, just a swarm there. Easton Valley read that play well. Overpowered a couple of the blocks in there.
Bowman's in there. Weiss Fenning as well on the tackle. Brings up 3rd and 12 now for the Waco Warriors on their own 13-yard line.
Got some more backups in. We got our freshman center in there.
Pull back, Shellman. Fake to Edeker. He's nice pass over the middle. Complete. To Rogers.
Looked like that was a nice play from the underclassmen there.
Gain of 9, going to bring up 4th and 4 now. Waco has the ball on their own 22-yard line.
Gave him time to throw.
I would say Coach Edeker with these guys in there is probably going to go for it. 4th and a short 4, long 3, however you want to look at it. 6:45 left in this game. Luke Leakey and Mark Janicek bringing you the Warriorcast from Rothfield and Wayland, Iowa tonight. Shellman takes the ball, fakes to Edeker. He looks back. He's got a receiver on the outside, and it was intended for Waco number 7,
Rafe Davison,
Yep. Who looked upfield before he caught the ball.
That happens. Too bad. It was a good ball there. I know we had some other linemen in there. Want to mention. Let's see, number 60, Kyler Rugg, a sophomore, did a good job on that series. Brock Sterna at center, number 65, freshman. I didn't catch all the rest of them, but
Lane Bachman's in there. '77, Tarek Bird, the senior offensive lineman, is in there now. Got a timeout for Easton Valley. That is their first of the half. They have 2 left, and Waco has 3 for the rest of the game.
Tell you what, I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to read through our sponsors just to make sure everybody gets another mention before we sign off tonight. Wayland Veterinary Clinic, LTR Auto Incorporated, Banner Auto and Truck Parts, Reshley Construction Corporation, Harbison Fencing, Reichenbach Painting, Ashley's Grooming and Borden, Chop Local, Eichelberger Farms, Cornerstone Excavating, Primus Daycare, Graber Electric, the Waco Youth Athletic Association, Agroway, 321 Trucking, Precision Collision Center, EPO Energy, Leapic Kruger Realtor, Miller & Sons, Eggley Landscaping, Jet Physical Therapy, Laris Shellman & Sons Trucking, Parkview Home, Iowa Bridge and Culvert, 4M Plumbing and Heating, Hughes Construction, LJ Roth Restoration, McCoy Plumbing and Heating, and Lichty & Son Construction. Big thank you to all the sponsors. They make this possible. They make it available free
Yes.
to all you guys. What a resource this is for family and friends, people who can't come to the game to be able to watch.
It's
so
great for the
you.
kids in college who can't come home over the homecoming, and people who are a little older that don't want to fight the crowd. So hope you're enjoying it. Keegan Lee, number 1 passer in the state, has the ball. He's in the shotgun for Easton Valley. Nice. Ball was intended for Messerich, and Samo came from nowhere to knock it out. Going to bring up 2nd and 10 now for Easton Valley.
Samuel pumped up after that, and it was a good play, but he just needed to lead his receiver just a little bit more on that. It was just a bit behind and allowed Samuel to catch up and knock it down. Good play by him.
2nd and 10 now for Easton Valley. They're in Waco territory at the Waco 22-yard line. 5:20 left in this game. Waco 56, Easton Valley 6 at this time. Keegan Lee looking again. Nobody there. He pulls it down. He heads for the far sideline. He's over the 20, reaching for the 15. They're going to mark him at the 15, out of bounds. Now it's going to bring up 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 for Easton Valley.
Clock running under 5 minutes.
Beautiful night out. A little windy, but gosh, what a beautiful night.
Waco Booster Club, manned by Brayden Stafford, a senior tonight.
Big 3rd and 3 for Easton Valley. Keegan Lee, shotgun. Messerich in motion. Turn, gives to the up back, number 13. That is Jordan Bodie. He's a freshman running back for the Riverhawks.
Jordan Bodie on the carry. Stop by number 6, John McLaughlin.
He gets the 3 yards plus. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Riverhawks at the Waco 11-yard line. 4:10 left in the game. Goes to Keegan Lee. He rolls right. He's got a receiver.
Right at the goal line.
Receiver
27.
pulls up. That's Bullman, who pulls up with a thigh. He's limping a little bit, but he keeps on going. So a touchdown, Easton Valley. Gives them 12 to Waco's 56 with 3:52 left in this final quarter of the game.
Nice ball. That was a well-designed play. They had, again, levels of receivers. They had a shallow, middle, and deep, and the middle guy was wide open there at the goal line. Nice ball into the end zone.
Easton Valley is going to go for 2. Keegan gives again, right up the middle, number 13. That is Jordan Bodie, the freshman, and it is good. So Waco 56, Easton Valley Riverhawks 14 with 3:52 left in this quarter.
Anyone serious about lawn care knows it starts with 2 things: the expertise and the equipment to do the job right. Egley Landscapes is the only local company that provides expert lawn care and landscaping. Let the experts with the equipment from Egley's pay a visit to your lawn. Our horticulturists have the knowledge to guide you through a lawn care plan, and they won't sell you services you don't need. Egley Landscapes has the knowledge and expertise you can trust to revitalize the landscape of your home or commercial property. Egley Landscapes. Check us out online at egleylandscapes.com.
The juniors took away the first place.
And we are back here to Roth Track and Field. I am Luke Lichty, joined with Mark Janacek on the Warrior cast. Easton Valley just scored, and the two-point conversion was good. They have 14 points, and Waco is at 56. Easton Valley is set to kick off.
Hayden Shillman on the far side, Niles Reichenbach on the near side to return the kick. Kick is going to be a new kicker, number 63, Stephen Norum, a junior defensive tackle. Kicks it off. It's a squib kick. It goes to the up back. The up back for Waco is number 66, Eli Cavan, a sophomore with the return. Eli gets it back to about the 28-yard line where Waco will have it 1st and 10.
Good awareness, good hands by Eli there to reach up and grab that.
They're going to mark it at the 39. They're always a yard different than what I am.
Well, you know.
3:20 left in the game. 42-point spread. Clock keeps running. Shellman at the quarterback. He bumbles it. Edeker, the receiver with the block. Shellman keeps it. He's got a good run. He's near midfield.
And you want to stay away from 76 if at all possible.
340-pound Hudson Underwood.
We've called his name a bunch. He's good in there. Oh, but now he's taking a knee. Don't want to see that.
He got the ball to the 38-yard line of Waco. Going to bring 2nd and 2. I think Underwood took one to the manhood. He grabbed himself over here.
Okay.
And then headed back, and so I think he'll be okay in a few breaths.
Good spot with binoculars on that one.
Yeah. Shellman back in the pistol. Give us to Edeker. He's coming around left side. Jukes and jives the defender and goes out of bounds across midfield.
It's going to move the chains. Good run.
Gives Waco a 1st down. He gets to the 38-yard line.
Then we had Kyler Rugg out there. We had, for the offensive line, Nick Pasha. Some of the JV, pretty much your JV offense right here that we're seeing.
And you're still going. The JV offense is still going against half or almost 3/4 of the first-team defense for Easton Valley and doing well, moving the ball. Hayden Shellman takes the ball, gives it to Edeker, and he is not going to go far.
Guess who?
Yeah, Mr. Underwood made it back in the game.
Yep.
76, Hudson Underwood.
No gain. Actually a loss back to the 39. Going to bring up 2nd and 11. .140 left in the game. Waco comes up to the line. Same backfield in the pistol formation. Fake to Edeker. Shellman keeps it. He's got room up the middle. Messerich on the tackle. Shellman stretches out to the 33. Going to bring up a 3rd and 5 now.
Carter Graves, number 58. That's a big freshman as well. 6'2", 250. Was in there on the tackle.
They're marking him at the 34 of Easton Valley, so that's going to be 3rd and 6 now.
Renee Reichenbach on the lights, and Ross Davis is starting tonight's game.
1 minute left in this game. 56 Waco, 14 Easton Valley. Shellman and Edeker in the pistol. Give us to Edeker. He stopped in the backfield. Well, it wasn't Hudson this time.
Nope.
But it was his counterpart, number 58, Carter Graves. He's a freshman, and he only weighs 250. So they have a big line there at Easton Valley.
Yep.
No gain. 4th, well, they're going to, I'd say no gain. Still at the 34. Going to be 4th and 6. Well, Luke, it's been good to do this game with you.
It's been fun.
Appreciate you coming in and doing that. You sound great, bud. did a good job. Hope you people enjoying the free Warrior cast. Thank the sponsors. Shellman bounces every time he says a count. It's funny. Nice run by Hayden Shellman. And I want to say nice blocking by Trey Edeker to lead him up through there.
That will end the game.
56 Waco, 14 Easton Valley Riverhawks. Next week, Waco will go to New London, and the Riverhawks will face number 6 Central City at Central City.
Will you be at New London, Mark?
Yes, I will.
Call the game? All right.
Yes,
so
I will.
Please tune in. I think it's a 7 o'clock game again next week.
Correct. And as of now, New London, like last week, they had to forfeit. They ran out of players. They had 15 players this week. Barring any injuries or significant problems, Waco will have a game in New London next Friday night.
We certainly hope they will. So, thank you again to all of our sponsors. For Mark Janacek, this is Luke Lichty. It's been a pleasure joining with you tonight. Again, final on homecoming. Waco 56, Easton Valley 14. Good night.